I'm Leah Burke from Pulpdent Corporation, and I am here with Dr. Raymond Kimsey from Coral Gables, Florida. And Dr. Kimsey uses Tuff-Temp Plus, a provisional material from Pulpdent, and he's here today to tell us about his experience using Tuff-Temp Plus.
So I've been a dentist for many years, as you can tell by how I look, and I've used all types. I truly mean all types of temporary crowns, bridges to solve my patients' need day in and day out. And the reason I've used all types, because all types have problems. Ultimately, I found Tuff-Temp soon after it came out. And the first thing I realized when I used it, one of the very first things is that when I took off that matrix of that, to make that crown, and I tried the crown back in, that the temporary crown fit better. That was the first thing I realized with it. No other benefits, just that, hey, this temporary fits snugger. It fits the margins better. I haven't relined it, haven't done anything. I just put it on. I waited about a minute and a half or so for me to take it off, trim it up a little, put it on, and go, hey, this fits better. Then I hadn't bite down on it with film, because it always comes up as a little bit, and it wasn't as high. Sometimes it even wasn't high, but it just wasn't as high. So that must mean the shrinkage is less of an issue there. And so that was my first thing. And then go on with it. You have to make a temporary bridge, and temporary bridges, you can make them with the other paste cartridges that are on the market, and they all look nice, but they have a tendency to just snap. It's like making a temporary out of pasta. And it gets dry, and yeah, it looks fine. And then you hit it and it snaps. And patients would bite down. You'd always have to tell them, don't bite at all on this side. That was the rule. And it wasn't
hard to follow.
Yeah, they weren't that hard to make, but you remade too many of those things. And then, patients had a degree of sensitivity and all, but it's the best thing we had for a while, as far as practical. So with Tuff-Temp, it took me a little while before I realized that I wasn't seeing as many patients coming back with the broken temporary or one that fell off. I said, oh, this is nice. And you know what? Patients like that. They don't want to come in the first place, and they don't want to come back. So that solved a lot of issues. And then I realized, oh, wait, Tuff-Temp comes with what? An add-on. So there's times you get those little air bubbles in it around at the margin of one spot. It wasn't like, how do you repair the other types? That's not a good way to do it. I tried many different ways that I thought of, and none of them worked adequately. But with Tuff-Temp, if I had that little short margin, if I had a little void at one spot, I could add to it. And I could add to it in a way that would work reasonably well, like it would get the job done. So this was great. And then later on I found, you have this glaze. So I could put a glaze on it, make it smoother, or I could adapt the color with the glaze itself. If I wanted it to get more chroma in an area, I could mix it with my porcelain stains and add that and paint it and tint it like makeup. So it affords a lot of options if I had that need on a particular case.